The chair now calls Christopher Grisolia, Jacqueline Finkel, Ramona Harding, and Sean Meredith. Christopher Grisolia, Jacqueline Finkel, Ramona Harding, and Sean Meredith. And for those of you coming up, we will, of course, take you up in order and ask you to identify yourself, tell us who you represent, and whether you're testifying on, for, or against the bill. Sir, we'll start with you.
My name is Sean Meredith. I'm here representing myself, and I'm testifying for House Bill 1365.
Thank you.
I won't take up much of your time. Cannabis is a safe, effective medicine, and Texans should be allowed access to it.
Thank you, Mr. Meredith. Sir, please identify yourself on, for, or against the bill and who you represent.
My name is Chris Grisolia. I support House Bill 1365, and I represent myself. The handouts you're receiving are just a very small window into my research on this subject. I'd also like to add that I support and represent every Texas parent who still has the chance to save their child. Dr. William O'Shaughnessy was treating epilepsy successfully in the United States, among other things, in 1850. 169 years ago, we knew. 120 years before cannabis was deemed to have zero medicinal value, we knew. 166 years before my son died from the sudden unexpected death in epilepsy, we knew. Years of medications did not help him. In fact, every medication change only made his condition worse. We had heard of people using cannabis, but by this time, he was a 23-year-old man who refused to break the law, so we lost him. He wouldn't have qualified for teacup, even though he passed before it went into effect. Because of the limitations on THC, his condition would have required high doses of THC to control. I've personally spent well over 3,000 hours researching cannabis since he passed. I've personally read, I stopped counting at over 5,000 medical and scientific studies that I've read from all over the world, hundreds of clinical trials, and thousands of people that I've met. It's time that Texas catches up to what I believe is now 34 states that have a comprehensive medical cannabis program that includes all conditions that will benefit and includes full plant spectrum availability, one that leaves the decisions of how and what part of the plant we use up to doctors and their patients. And one final point that I have to point out is that if what we fear is that medical cannabis will fall into the hands of someone who's unauthorized and be abused, maybe the question we should be asking is maybe we need to outlaw all medications, because the same could be said for everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Grisolia. Thank you. And ma'am, we'll move on.
Hi, my name is Jack Finkel. I'm here on behalf of Texas Normal, and I'm in support of the bill. I'll be very brief. I want to first